So what brings you out here today in support of the Occupy movement?
I'm here in solidarity with the people in New York and people around the world that are supplying the brains and willpower to make this movement succeed. But I think it's going to succeed.
How did you first hear about the Occupy movement?
I heard it from Amy Goodman on Democracy Now! WMNF, radio out of Tampa.
Oh really? You listen to Amy Goodman?
Yes, I do. So she was reporting on it way before the tear gassing event on the Brooklyn Bridge, and I heard about it at that point. And it didn't go really viral until they got tear gassed.
At what point did you hear about Occupy Tallahassee?
I heard about Occupy Tallahassee not that long after when somebody posted something on Facebook.
And how long have you been involved locally?
I've been to the first two General Assemblies and most of the rallies.
Have you been involved in any occupations in any other cities?
No, I haven't.
How often? How long have you been involved in activism in general?
Since I joined the Industrial Workers of the World about 15 years ago.
Really? Okay. So have you been?
But I was temporarily out. I was a boss for a while, and I had to drop my membership. And then I got back into it just recently.
Have you been very persistent in your activism in the last 15 years?
I would say yes. I mean, not like this, but trying to do letter writing campaigns, get people involved, try to encourage people to seek workplace democracy. That's really what I'm interested in.
Right.
Economic justice, social justice.
He just wants it to.
Okay. And that's a number of issues that you feel the Occupy movement needs to address?
Absolutely. Those are key, but they're not the only ones. I mean, environmental justice, when it comes right down to it, there's a lot of justices that are being taken away from us by the corporations. So I would say the root of the evil in the United States and the world is corporate power. I've always thought that. The IWW is committed to changing the capitalist system to eliminate the wage system and more economic justice for everybody. And so the Occupy movement and the IWW go hand in hand. And we've endorsed the movement. So since I'm one of the few in Tallahassee, I'm out here to support it.
That is so great. I really appreciate you coming out here. How do you feel that the local movement has progressed in recent weeks?
I think this movement is vital and vibrant, and I'm really impressed with the people that are involved with it. So I'm not going away. These are great people. And I really like the fact that the young people are taking charge, because this is the chance of a generation, and so you got to take it and run with it.
How do you feel that the movement can be improved?
I think the movement itself has to decide that. I'm really impressed with the democratic aspects of it. I really love pure democracy, and so I think the movement will find its roots. I think they know what the issues are, and they'll find the direction that they want it to go in, and that's up to them. I'll help. But it's got to be the young people that's got to carry the ball.
You think it's up to the young people this time?
Well, yeah, it's their thing, and we've all got to support it. I mean, we're all the 99%, but the young people are the ones that are going to lead this country in a very short period of time, in every aspect of it. So, it's your game.
That's right. So you feel just as connected to these young people as you did.
Absolutely. I don't see any gender, age, ethnic, cultural distinctions. I think we're all the same, so we need to support each other. Solidarity.
Solidarity, absolutely.
WW.
Are there any particular experiences that you can think of in your years of protesting that have particularly inspired you to continue on?
Yeah, I was involved with a FLOC, Farm Labor Organizing Committee action down in Tampa some years ago, where they were trying to get Mount Olive to improve the field standards, for their pickers, people that pick cucumbers and make pickles and that kind of stuff. So I was involved in that, and then I also got involved in the tomato campaign from Immokalee a little bit when I was in the Tampa area, St. Pete. So, and those things were good because the tomato guys actually won. I mean, they were only asking for a penny a pound for tomatoes. I mean, come on. And they went for it. They went after McDonald's and Burger King and those guys, because they're the biggest tomato users on the planet. And they got their penny. And that's direct action to get satisfaction, as they say.
Right.
So this is where the Occupy movement has it right. Direct action. Get in their face. Don't go away.
Right. How do you feel? What is your opinion on how the media has covered the Occupy movement so far?
I think it's been lukewarm. I mean, I saw a video on YouTube with Tom Morello from Rage Against the Machine a few weeks ago, and he was saying, look, you guys didn't even start covering this till the tear gassing incident on the Brooklyn Bridge. And then some of them had just been totally rejecting of it, like we expect Fox and CNN to do that. But, I think the independent media have done a great job. They've kept the story going. I've seen some good positive articles in major newspapers saying, look, this is a real issue, and what's going on is real, and here's why. And they've listed the points. So, I mean, it's just about damn time that the corporations got their control wrested from the society, in my opinion.
So you feel that the independent media has driven this movement and made it what it
The media
is?
is the one that got the story out, and that's the way it's going to happen. It's got to come from the bottom. It never comes from the top when it comes to workers. It's working class solidarity.
Right.
It's got to come from the bottom. That's where the power is.
And what's your name?
I'm Dan.
Okay, and what do you currently do, Dan?
I work for myself. I'm in the scientific diving business.
Okay.
I'm a scientist that runs scientific diving, help people set up scientific diving organizations. Sometimes I actually dive. I do training for the US EPA and other people.
Okay.
So I'm definitely involved in the environmental side too, from a policy perspective.
Okay, great. All right, well, thank you, Dan.